Okay, welcome to part 2 of the 660 clutch repair. I got this guy working on it already. Say hi.
Hi.
If you don't know who I am, I'm Ross Oliver. Wisconsin Oliver Nut. And is mom making you mad today?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get this in a decent spot so we have light. Oh, so an update to this. I thought I had footage of this, but apparently I didn't get any of the clutch and pressure plate. I took it off of here. We're gonna get it sent out. I called Korves. They have one, I think they have 2 in stock, but they need the cores first before they'll send it because they have a shortage of cores. So I also called Maybach in Ohio, and they had, I think they had the pressure plate, but they didn't have a clutch. They needed my clutch so they could send it out. So I'm gonna just go with Korves and get this sent out, and then I'll have to probably wait a few days, or probably the following weekend I would think we'd be able to put it back together. So what did we find on this thing? The clutch was, well, oily and greasy for one thing.
It won't release.
And we're just gonna put new ones in and be done with it. It's a new clutch disc, pressure plate, pilot bearing. So for this here, and then the throwout bearing, which is the clutch release bearing. So that's what we're gonna do. So we gotta get this out. We have to pull the tractor ahead so we can get the PTO out of it. Probably only back, maybe up to this point, I would say. And I think we'll be able to get her. Might turn the flywheel, huh?
Yep.
Get all the ridges out of it. That would be here. Make it flat again. Because as that wears, then you lose pressure from your pressure plate. Because that mounts on the outside and doesn't wear. This wears in, and then also you don't have as much bite. So I'm gonna try and do her up good and hopefully have a good job with it. Then we'll be able to use this guy, huh?
Yep.
How come you don't have that off yet?
Paint. There's so much paint on.
That should have been off like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it should have. I agree.
What's taking you so long?
I'm a retard.
Alright, let's see if this will pull that thing forward. I'll pull her out of the corner there a little bit, so we can get at the back. I'm not a fan of sediment bowls. They always seem to leak. What?
Did you wiggle the switch?
Oh yeah, it's not the most reliable, is it? ready. Only going back, what, 3 feet? It's gonna be getting you out of the holes, it's gonna be a problem. There, a little bit of rocking got her out, huh? Spun a little bit. Let's take this off so you don't trip on it. With my luck, we'll have to move it a little bit yet, but okay. Work on the back there. So there's an accessory right here, socket. I'm gonna take this and this off. There's some back there too. You want to help me with this? I gotta figure out how we can come off with the toolbox here. Does it need to go up?
No, it's gotta be turned. Oh, she ain't gonna let me turn it.
you gotta get that bearing that this is sitting on. It's like this. We gotta get her straight. She'll slide right off. There.
Like that.
Yep. We got her.
This guy.
Oh, you should have 3 bolts.
Quite dirty in there.
3 bolts. Don't go after these.
No, it takes the clutch apart. This one, and this one.
There should be 3. And it should be ready to pull.
Those are gonna be a pain in the butt.
Now I got a couple of slide forward. I'm gonna give a big long ride. I got one, but I'm using that.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go after these bolts here. This will allow the PTO to come out. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'll do all those 3. This one, and this one. And this needs to be cleaned up, it looks like. Pretty dirty in here. Probably try and clean it up before we put it back together. Alright, I got them all out. So let's see if it will allow me to take it out of there. Hopefully you stay there. There's only 3. Probably gonna need a pry bar. This looks like a pry bar, doesn't it? I can't get it in there though. Okay, so we should be able to slide out of there. There should be nothing holding it in the front. It holds back here and probably just being stubborn. Let's see. I think it might be breaking loose. It should come off with this off, huh?
What?
It should come off with these bolts out, huh?
They're hard?
Being stubborn.
Stubborn? They're tight?
No, I've got the bolts out.
We got bolts out?
Yep.
There's too much paint on everything.
It's probably been in there for a long time.
The bearing's probably holding you up.
So here's how it engages. That. Making progress.
Are you?
Oh yeah. or not?
Well, if I could have my coupler slid here.
Let me just pull it out because that way we can check the splines and stuff.
Okay.
She's
So we
out.
gotta watch that it don't
She's
pull
out.
on us. You got her all the way out?
Yep.
The splines look pretty good, I think, huh?
Yeah. We'll clean them up a little bit. The wire brush and
And then put it kind of standing up so it don't bow.
true that. I got my hands dirty,
I would imagine.
Denny. Oh my God, I gotta quit.
Yep.
There's oil in here. That's good. Got oil in here. Because this PTO is separate from the tranny. It doesn't lubricate into here. So you have to check it here. You have to fill it. You can pull this pan off. This gear goes all the way down here. And that's what drives your PTO. And here's your check plug. I think that's your fill plug too, I believe. Okay, so that part is done. PTO's out, so you don't have to worry about it at all. So how are you doing up here? It ain't off yet?
Would you stop? There's so much paint on everything.
That's funny.
No, not that funny, really.
It did slide though, looks like, huh?
I got her going, but I keep losing my hold on it.
Hold on, you're barely on it. Oh, you're pushing on the bolt. Let me get... Are you using a rubber mallet?
Yes.
Use a steel one. Hammer, and I'll use a rubber mallet on this side. Like I'm gonna find a steel hammer though. How about a wheel weight? What year is this? Do you remember?
What year is it?
Yeah.
2023.
Is it really? I don't think this tractor was built in this year.
You asked me what year it is. And I told you. Am I wrong?
Should get a pry bar, huh? Alright, trying to get this cover off yet. This coupler. Going. It's going forward.
So I gotta get past that paint.
Yeah.
I should turn it half, turn it out.
I think it might be binding a little bit too.
Oh, I made some progress. Now we'll turn it a half a turn again. Oh, she moving? Sure it is. She needs some lube.
Well, I don't think it helps that there's weight on it, you know.
Yeah. There it is.
Well, that's quite dirty there.
Yeah, she needs some oil going back together, I'll tell you that. Okay, now this. Okay, I'm past the end now. There.
So now you're gonna try and take this and this off at once, huh? I don't know if that is that son of a gonna fit through here.
I believe so. Let me put my bolt back together so I don't get screwed up here. A little bit at a time. We'll get there.
Here's a tooth washer.
Oh shit, yeah.
Looks like it was probably on here.
It might have been on this little one here.
I think it was on a little one. I can see teeth marks.
Yep, that's where it's from. It's back on. Okay, now, if we lift this bell up a little bit, you lift your side, and then that should be able.
Let me go underneath here once. That'll help.
There, she's coming.
You might need this plate off or not. This plate on the end.
Yeah,
I think you might.
yeah, let's take it off. You just gotta remember to put it back on before we get too far. That's probably what's giving us shit.
It could be it. I think it's bigger there where it won't come out.
Or is there such a thing that we can slide this back?
Well, we should. I think we should see if we can get that shaft out first. Give us some more room. We'll
Yeah.
pull a pressure plate and the clutch out out of there, and
Clutch plates out.
that'll make it a lot lighter. So hopefully this loosens up.
Okay, I'm gonna lift this up, okay, so you can get at the bolt better. That gonna help? How tight is it? Pretty tight?
Oh, not bad. That's not saying the other one's gonna be easy.
No.
Oh, it went right down that hole first.
Really?
Would it be,
Yeah.
Can you get that one?
Can you hold the bill up?
No.
No.
I'm a weak tit.
You could put that wedge under it.
There she went, huh?
Hmm?
Loosen up.
I believe so. Wish I could see. Wish I could hear.
You heard Mom this morning, didn't you?
Yeah. Where'd you put your little bolt?
Right there for now.
Okay.
We'll put it back in after.
No,
Let's try pulling this plate off because I think there's a felt seal in there behind it. It should come off with the shaft, I believe. If I remember from the 66. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
look at that.
There's your felt. Take that right out of here.
We're gonna know which way to put it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope, yeah.
Okay, pull the pressure plate out that your way because you have more room. And then we'll try and get this out your way as well.
Do they want this throat bearing?
I don't think that spring. Let's get that spring out of there because it's gonna end up bending. You're gonna have to fish it through the.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip it up so I get room.
Okay, turn it a little bit right there. It should go through. Okay.
if it can you see it?
Or does it have to go
I
upright?
think we gotta unfish it. And we don't want to bend it either.
There, I think it went. That's it. I do some fishing, huh?
Yeah, and do some fishing. No. This should come. You think this will come right out of here?
I don't know.
Of course, why would it have to?
Well, we should clean it probably a little bit. See if you can get it up through there.
Okay.
So here's your clutch release bearing.
And it don't
Always-
seem to want to come off.
I always recommend putting them new.
Yep.
Clutch plate and pressure plate. Now in video 1, I was saying how it was hitting here. Right here, you can see. See that? What would have been hitting here? Because the throwout bearing should only be, what, this big? What the heck
If you
would...
push the clutch in too far, I think this will touch it.
Is there any wear marks on it?
And I can tell it's kind of rough.
Well, anyway,
Here I thought it was going to slide right out. But it's not.
this puts the pressure on the clutch, if you don't know. She's pretty greasy. You can tell that's probably
Part of the problem.
it's either the original or quite old already. I think you gotta maybe put a gear puller on it or something. Those are kind of a pain in the butt. Aren't them a press fit?
Ain't sure.
Or just pushed on? I think they're just pushed on. We can just take the cotter pin off here and just pull it out and do it that way. But as far as our project for now, you were working.
No,
Where'd you fall down?
I was getting yelled at. But it was taking me too long.
I was kidding. God,
I know.
you don't know that.
I know that.
Don't
You did pretty good time on.
Don't make me get mom out here to yell at you.
No, don't. I had my taste of that today already.
Oh, what year is this? What year is it?
2023.
I know I had a guy in a comment asking, and I don't have my serial number cards on me.
Do you know?
No, I don't.
Your paperwork in the house?
Serial number is 115-339-606. I think the last 3 are the tranny codes, I think.
Yeah, trannies are big this last few weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, you got Dylan. What's his last name?
Mulvaney?
Mo what?
Mulvaney?
Mulvaney, yeah.
Whatever the hell it
Mulvaney.
is.
You got Dylan Mulvaney. He's gonna drive Anheuser-Busch bankrupt. That is oily.
Yes.
That's gotta get cleaned up.
No, for the flywheel, we taking that off. And then, so this is the pilot bearing, right? It is press fit or what? Probably in that hub here.
Yeah. Yeah, the hub holds it in.
I think on the fleet lines, isn't that a bushing?
I think it's a bearing. I don't know.
I think it's a bushing. This is
Bushing bearing.
this is a roller bearing.
Yeah. It's got the better one.
So we should probably, so that's got to come off to get the flywheel off.
Where's that light?
But we're probably going to get this turned. We're probably going to get this surface ground so it's flat.
Yeah, that's why I want the light so I can look at it.
I bet you that grease was really holding it up too.
You can see it.
You can see right where the...
When the grease would get warm, it would get sticky and pasty, and it would not release. That's going to make a big difference. Yeah, feel that. It's sticky.
Yeah.
That clutch can't work like that. Now, if I
Oh,
remember right,
these two little guys hold the bearing
these two
in.
little guys hold the what's it called?
The pilot bearing.
Pilot bearing in, and these bigger guys hold the flywheel on.
Yeah.
And see, there's just those two little clips here that hold that bearing.
Well, let's take that off because we have to have it off anyway. And then that'll be the end of the video.
in. Take it to a machine shop.
Yeah, so that video is going to end at sending it out. And then part 3 will be when we get the parts back and then start assembling.
That might be it.
5/8 it is.
Okay. Now you know just what you need.
Yeah, I'm going to go get a socket, I think.
Yep.
Be easier.
And maybe a breaker bar. Them can be kind of tight.
Yeah, I don't know if this drill is going to get that. The regular impact would, but... Alright, I'll see if this drill is going to do this. I don't think it will, but we'll find out. Nope. So I brought a backup plan.
You try that little drill?
Yeah.
Is that a hammer drill?
It does hammer. Get this starter out of the way here. Okay.
I'm gonna have to hold that, huh?
Yep.
Can you give me a second here?
Nope.
No? There, she's off. She's off, man. Okay, now I gotta get me a good piece of wood. I'm hoping this one will do it. And I'm gonna try and hold that against your torque. I think she'll hold. Worst I can do is wreck my wood.
That's what she said.
There.
There's one.
It's a two-man job here. Have one go?
Yeah. Once I get it with this, I'll use the drill.
Yeah. But I wouldn't use that to break them.
No, I won't get it.
Because they can be airtight.
Yeah,
There'll be a big hole in here, huh?
I'll have to find the torque for that. So I'll put it all together for all that stuff.
Yep. I'll have to have the book out here. What you got left?
That should be it. I'll do
You get them little ones loose too?
I didn't do them. I was gonna do that after with the.
After it's
I
out?
need a 1/2 inch for that. After it's out.
That's going to speed things up right there. We're going to let it drop? You probably shouldn't.
I should have left the top one in.
We can turn it.
Yeah.
Should we put that big blanket under there so it could fall on there?
Well, it's got line-up pins, right? So it ain't gonna come off till we remove it, right?
That's true. It's the dowel pins. She might not come off that easy.
Probably not. I do have this one in a little bit, so we could start shimming it off and see if it'll.
Yeah. Can we move that
Probably.
starter back?
It's probably not gonna. come off the easiest.
Well, here again, I want to get the right piece of wood.
All right, taking these little guys out. So it holds it for us. Okay. So I got the bolts in here somewhat, so if it comes off in a hurry, it'll catch it.
Hmm? Oh, you taping?
Yeah.
Nice sledgehammer.
I'm pushing on this side too with the pry bar.
Yeah. Oh, you got a pry bar in there?
Yeah, I right off this bolt.
Okay. Oh, she's wiggling.
Yeah, it needs a little bit on that side and should come. Just go till it hits the bolts and then we'll go from there.
Okay, I got a plan. I got a plan. Moving.
No, you gotta remove yours. You gotta remove that. It's kind of. Just find another thing to pry with.
That's what this is.
Yeah, but that's
So how many pry bars did you bring out here?
one.
That was kind of what? Stupid? There. Now it ain't binding anymore.
Let's see. Okay, do you have a bolt to go off of there?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
No. We gotta take our time here so we don't do nothing stupid. Okay.
Is there something holding it?
Dowel pins. She's moving.
I probably should turn it a little bit because it's
Probably.
if we should be close to the dowel pins. I gotta move the starter. Can you turn it? All right.
That should be like putting a half a turn. Huh?
Yeah, we only wanted. I think let's turn it a quarter turn. I think it's pivoting up here.
Turn it some more.
Yeah. Only a little bit. That's good.
She's wiggling.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
This whole thing should come out.
Try pounding this back on a little bit and see if this stays. We'll try and get that off and be separate.
And when we get it far enough, then that'll be loose.
You get it.
She's moving.
Yeah. That it is.
I think we gotta come far enough so that this gets loose.
Probably. Let's do some prying again.
The old pin's coming.
One hour later.
getting looser all the time.
Yeah, it moved out quite a bit more. There's light through there now.
Yeah.
Hold on, you're farther than I am.
Now I want to drive it back on, because that's what loosens it. Okay, your fingers out.
Yeah.
That should have loosened something up. She's getting better and better. And now she'll come out to where it was real easy. And that's the secret to loosening something. Move it a little bit and then put her back. And she's back where she was. Ooh, here she comes. She's come a lot that time.
Yeah, it did.
I still think we need something under here.
Yeah, we should have something that'll catch it. 'Cause when I really don't want my hands in here.
No. How would these be under there? Better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That's not
So take
direct.
these bolts out.
Take them out.
Must be boned a little bit.
Is there pressure on them?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hit it. Fingers out.
Alright.
Now they should be loose. That thing's almost off.
True that.
And them bolts look like they're in good shape.
Let me just take her here and
Okay, I'm gonna not put my fingers in there. See if it'll wiggle off. Sure, it's coming real hard now. She needs but a little bit more. Want me to pry with you?
yeah, because it.
There's that piece. Cut that off.
I don't want her to just fall. Hold on. I think you're too far on your side.
Coming.
A few inches later.
There, you got her. Now, ain't you glad we had something under there?
True that.
Okay, now we gotta lift it out of there. Them kneeling pads are handy at times, boy. Can you handle it?
Oh, I'm a man.
You're a man? Well, I'm glad.
All right, so here's the pilot bearing that'll be replaced. That's for mostly like when you push the clutch in, right? It stops. When you push the clutch in, you gotta wait a little bit, and it's right on that bearing, right? Right there.
Yeah,
And then once you pull the clutch out, then it all turns.
that's your PTO shaft bearing too. It goes right through there.
Well, that drives your PTO because it's
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
it's
saying.
solid here.
That's your drive hub.
This turns with the engine, the flywheel.
I'll be so glad when she's back together and we can use it.
Yeah, and I think we should be fine without having to take anything. Like, we shouldn't need to hold her to gas tank
No.
if we were able
Look
to
how
do
nice
it.
that come apart.
So now you know that you can do a clutch on a 66 without pulling the engine.
If it don't have a pulley drive.
Yeah.
If there'd have been a pulley drive there, this wouldn't have worked, I don't think.
You either have to take the pulley drive or the engine.
Well, yeah, something's gotta go. But this one didn't have a pulley drive, so piece of cake.
No, push her back in the corner, huh?
Yeah.
I'll have to move some stuff here. I'll put this up here because it gets corrosion otherwise. All right, we are going to move her back in place. My camera got turned. All right, so how we do today?
Oh, I think we did pretty good. It's time to bring parts in and get parts coming.
Yeah, we got 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The place probably closes the ship out at probably 5, huh?
Yeah, so you're gonna have to handle that.
I have to. Oh, why?
Because
Actually,
I want to work on my spreader.
well, they can probably provide me a box too, but if we can find a box, that would help too.
We just had a dandy and cut it all up.
Yeah? Because they charge extra, you know, for the box and all that crap. Throw her in the box. I also have to tell them what we need, so we'll put a slip in there. What it is and what we need. And then we'll have to, while that's out, it's probably going to take a week. It'd be nice to get it out today, because that way we might have it by next weekend.
Yes.
Because Korves is always really fast at shipping.
Is that the PTO shaft there in the corner?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Might need to get that pilot bearing on.
Alright, so that's going to be a wrap on this video. Check into part 3. It'll be when we get the parts. And probably in the meantime, we'll have done some work to some of this stuff, like get the pilot bearing out, maybe clean this up a little bit. Problem is, with my luck, it would go out as soon as we got back together.
Yeah.
She'd start squealing or something. So you really want to do all of them.
Yes. You don't skimp on clutches. You put all the parts you need, and you're done. You skimp, you'll be sorry every time.
This one I'm sure was, it's probably either the original one or maybe one replaced. So who would do that machining?
Buck. Yeah, I could go with that to Buck, and you could go with the rest of that to pack and ship. Then we'd get the most done.
Sounds good.